blank screen and nothing was happening. So I am back. So hello, I hope you're all having a fantastic day so far today. I'm wanting to go live with a friend for a podcast, but the friend seems to be busy, so I'm just going to be streaming here a little bit myself while I'm waiting, because the podcast is going to be down here at the chicken coop anyways, and I already have all the corn ready for the podcast, so might as well just do my own stream while I'm at it. Hello, MP player. Hello, Goat. A Goat Ronaldo. Now that just has the handles. Now you're just Goat 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, everybody. The chickens are doing so well right now. I'm so happy. Like, these glasses I put on them was to stop them from pecking each other, and it's actually worked wonders. Like, they're all regrowing their feathers. They're like Houdini. He had all his tail feathers plucked out previously, and now you can't. Oh, yeah, there you can see he has a really tiny. Oh, one of them just fell off. He had a really tiny little tail feathers, now finally starting to grow in once again. All the birds are looking so good. Obviously, they're not like the healthiest looking faces. Their faces are a little bit pale and wonky because it's winter time and they're not a fan of the cold. But other than that, they're healing up so nicely. And I'm sure once they finish their molt, we can take these glasses off them finally. Hello, PB&J. Greetings. Hello, Sapphire. Who else is here? I think that's it so far. But it's hello, everyone. And MP player, you got your handle when the feature was first coming, so you got the chance to customize. Oh yeah, you got your chance to get the. You got your chance to get a nice custom handle. Nice. Ah, my goodness. Ow, these things hurt a lot. They peck so hard. Asafidin, you got some pet fish. Lovely. I remember one of my moderators here was getting them. Oh, turn off the lights. It's a bit heavy having all the birds on the arm. One of my moderators got a whole bunch of fish, and it was pretty cool. He shared them all in the Discord. Me personally, I prefer chickens. They're a little bit more lively. Like, you really can't pet a fish the same way. Like, you can get a chicken here, you can give it little pets. You can pick it up. You can chuck it on your shoulder. If you put your chicken on your shoulder, you probably, ow, don't peck the microphone. You probably wouldn't have a very happy fish. What else is here? Hello, Jaco. What is that? Jaco Rizlo Mitro. Greetings, Safiden. And you got your pet fish not so long ago. Yeah, pet fish are really cool. I used to have a fish tank, but I never kept any fish in it because I didn't want to take care of fish. It was too much work. But I had a bunch of snails, and out of all the snails I had 3 snails. 2 of them died, and the remaining snail just made hundreds of little tiny baby snails, and they infected every single part of my fish tank. They got into like the water filters and were like living in the filter, and like, oof, it was crazy. He back? Hello. Safidin, you also do love chickens? Yeah, chickens are awesome. I definitely think if someone wants like wants some exotic pets, chickens are the best exotic pet you can get because they're as hard to find treatment for as things like snakes or parrots or whatever. Like if you take a chicken to the vet's gonna say, I have no clue what to do with it. So they treating them is like giving them medical treatment is as hard as any other exotic pet, except there's so much information online about how to take care of them, all that sort of stuff. And also, they really don't need that much food, that much water, that much space. They're really good in warm countries, cold countries. Like wherever you live in the world, you can probably keep chickens as pets, assuming you don't live in a city. If you live in a city, you probably won't. Jaco, your hens eat a lot. Oh yeah, my hens eat a lot too. I'm just saying, like, compared to a dog, like a single chicken eats way less than a dog does. Like my dogs eat so much food, whereas my chickens, if you just have like a chicken coop with like 5 chickens, they won't eat that much. When you have like 30 chickens, then they start to eat a lot and it starts to cost a lot in food. But especially for backyard chicken keepers, 30 isn't really shouldn't be the starting point. Unless you just want to jump right in on the deep end with a bunch of chickens and just get way more than you could ever take care of just because it's fun. Safidin, everyone always loves your live streams, so I don't do them every day. Well, the reason I was actually doing them, when I first started my live streams, I was doing them every single day, but then it became quite stressful because these things are quite dirty. Like, you can look at those feet there, those feet are nasty. And so it's being down at the chicken coop, the chickens jump on my shoulders with their dirty, mucky feet, and then I end up smelling like chicken poop, and that's not very pleasant. And especially because in the summertime, I do my live streams outside, but in the winter times, I have to do my live streams inside. Like, the weather conditions here are quite harsh. There's a lot of, like, days where it's blizzarding, days in the summertime where it's, like, thundering. So like, I just did less live streams just because it was way too much to do. But definitely, I think if I were to move somewhere that had better weather, I'd probably do more live streams. It's just when it's below freezing outside, my hands, like I'm inside the chicken coop, my hands are starting to get numb from the cold. So it's like, yeah, I'll do these. Right now, I'm wanting to do them just once a week because that's good fun. I think maybe I'll end up doing them twice a week, but it depends on my schedule. It depends on what I have to do. Jashuette, what do you think about meat eaters? I'm not a vegan or anything like that. I think if you eat meat, that's perfectly fine. Really, my biggest thing is just I don't want people to make threats about my chickens, make jokes about my chickens eating them, because, like, that's just not cool. You wouldn't joke about eating someone's dog. You shouldn't joke about eating somebody's pet chickens. Whoop. Yeah, because, like, my chickens are pets. But they're egg pets. They lay eggs, I sell the eggs, and I just give them pets because they're tiny and fluffy and cute. And also, people really like them. I think it's kind of funny, actually, having, like, pet chickens, because it is a really interesting, like, niche. Because, like, in content creation, everyone needs a niche to, like, what do they do? How do they stand out from everyone else? There are so many people making videos about their chickens, their poultry, and everything like that. But pet chickens, not nearly as many people do that. I see quite a few channels that have people who have pet ducks or pet peacocks or people who have, like, pet parrots, stuff like that. But pet chickens, surprisingly, even though I think, like, probably 1 billion people worldwide have chickens, not very many pet chickens. Here, I just got to grab a little bit more corn for them because that's why the chickens love me, is because I provide them the treats. And so as long as I can keep providing the treats, they'll keep providing affection. They'll come up to me, sit on me, and eat. Hens are probably the best pets. Yeah, hens are awesome pets. Me personally, I prefer dogs as pets, even over cats. Like, I have chickens, dogs, cats, geese, ducks, like all these things. I think dogs are definitely a more versatile pet because they can live inside your house and they can go walking with you, go hiking with you. They protect you from the wildlife. My dogs, I have a big golden retriever and he is really protective, which is awesome. Chickens are great pets, but they're definitely prey. They're like, a dog is a predator. A dog will keep you safe. Your chickens can't keep you safe, but they're still cute. So, like, you know, actually, I was just thinking, it's like the similar thing with how people have tiny little dogs. Like, you have people who have the so small dogs, like Chihuahuas and things like that. You can't take that for walks easily. It doesn't want to go outside much. It couldn't protect you from predator. But people have those because they're, like, emotional, you know, like they're friends. They're something to keep you company, everything like that. And in that way, a chicken will do the exact same thing that a little Chihuahua did. If you just need a tiny fluffy animal to make you feel loved, your chickens will do that to you. As long as you hand raise them. If you buy adult chickens, those things will hate you. But if you buy babies and raise them yourself, they will absolutely love you. Hello, animal expert. Greetings. Who else was here? Do you have a peacock? Yes, I do have a peacock, actually. He's right on the ground. Let me just move my camera in position to show you. Right there. That's my peacock. I only have the one right now. The female who I had with him flew away. I finally managed to fix the roof on my second run to stop the peacocks flying away again. But in my main run, it isn't. But yeah, you can see, look at those beautiful feathers. It's winter right now, but even then, since he started growing his tail feathers so late, he's growing that beautiful, beautiful plumage. And he's still growing it. So after I'm done feeding them this corn right now, I will try to pick him up and put him on my shoulder because he is a great guy to have on the shoulder. He's very big, he's very fluffy, and he loves to eat out of my hands, which is incredible because originally he hated eating out of my hands. He was like, I absolutely hated it. But then, oh my goodness, ouch. He absolutely hated, oh, this Blackie, one of my older chickens. My older chickens barely ever stand on me anymore. Blackie's a very friendly one. She's quite skittish, but she definitely likes to go near me for food. What else is here? Chat's moving a little bit fast. Hello, Vikas. Hello, Crystal Ken's greeting. You're currently moving, so you have to relocate the dog to your farm, not realizing she's naturally a hunting dog. Oh, dear. Kill 2 of your roosters, 5 of your hens. As someone with a small dog, you're slightly mad. What? You relocated your dog. Okay, so you relocated your dog to a farm, and she's a hunting dog that ate someone else's. I'm so sorry to hear that, man. That's awful. Like me, I have a golden retriever and a sheepdog. both those dogs are hunting dogs. Golden Retriever is like if you're going duck hunting or something like that. Your Golden Retriever is to collect your ducks, and my sheepdog, he bites ankles for a living. Or originally, obviously he's not a sheep. I don't have him for sheep, so like I have those things, and it's like if they ever got near my chicken coop, it would be absolute havoc. It would be horrible. So like, yeah, I'm so sorry that happened to you, man. Hello, Bernardi, I don't know how to pronounce that. It's a handle, so it's very long. What else is being said here? Dang. Yeah, as I was talking about earlier, why I'm not doing as many streams right now. I'm just at the chicken coop. My hands are getting numb just standing here, and the corn was warm. I boiled it earlier, so it was warm because I had to defrost it. So it's not even the cold, like it's not a cold container. It's just the air in here is very cold. But yeah, I think that's enough of that. I'm gonna go pick up the Peacock now, just because I think I want to show him off a little bit more, because it's been a while since he's been on camera. Get off my head. Come on, get off my head. Get off. Oh yeah, and also, I said this before, those chicken glasses I have on them right now are because they're molting, and they like to eat each other's feathers because they're really mean birds. But they put those glasses on them, and so they're no longer eating each other's feathers, and they're doing so much better. It's really good for their health. Here, Peacock, big Peabody. Oh, just got to pick him up. Oh wow, look at that. He didn't even flap away. Normally he tries to. Normally, like those claws there are ready to claw my eyes out. Normally he'd be so aggressive. But he's actually, like that. I just gotta readjust him because he's not comfortable right now, and as long as he's not comfortable, he will be a threat to me. He will be a danger to me. So I just got to sit down, get him on my lap position. Come on, buddy. There you go. Beautiful. And there we go. There's the big guy in all his glory. Look at you. You're so beautiful. I'm always surprised by how every day he gets bigger and bluer and shinier. Oh yeah, see there, he just clawed at my wrists. Ow, that hurt. But yeah, he's a big baby. He's really big and he's incredibly dangerous, but he is like a big baby. He is scared of absolutely everything. He's even scared of the tiny little chickens. So like one day he's gonna stop being scared of them, and then he's gonna get really dangerous to them, because the moment he stops seeing them as a threat, he'll start to like peck at them, and that's gonna be a bit dangerous. But I just gotta make sure he's friendly until then, because yeah, you can see he wants to eat the corn, but he's kind of a bit scared of the chickens, so he doesn't want to go too close to them. Are peacocks really aggressive if you raise them from birth? Crystal Kens, peacocks can be aggressive if you raise them from birth. It's, a peacock will be friendlier to you if you raise it from birth than if you, like, get it as an adult. But the big thing with raising them from birth is that if they get too comfortable with you, especially male peacocks, they will see you as competition. So you definitely don't want that. Generally, it's fine to handle them a little bit. You just don't want them to get, like, you don't want them to start seeing you as competition. So I'm not an expert in peacocks. I was gonna say he's my first peacock. He's my second batch of peacocks, because the first batch, one of them flew away, so I gave the other one to a friend, and then my second batch, the female flew away, but I still have him. So, like, I've had him since he was only a few months old. I had him since he was little, but I didn't raise him from birth, so I really can't tell you if it's for sure safe. But I do know for him, for him he's been fine since I've raised him from a few months old. But again, that's not the same thing, because he doesn't see me as a mother. He sees me as just like the new top chicken or whatever. But yeah, you can see here he's even sitting down. I think he's such a big fluffy guy. I love him. Noah Kyle, it's lagging for you. Sorry to hear that, man. Is it lagging for anyone else? I hope it isn't, because that would be a bit of a shame. I'm never sure which source of internet my chicken coop uses, because I do have a Wi-Fi router right up there, but I also stream on like 5G, so like it could be either of those, and it could be both of them. I don't really know. Connor, try to give him a girlfriend. I will get him a girlfriend once I can like secure my roof and make sure they won't fly away. Because I really would love to have peacock eggs and be able to hatch out peacocks. That would be so cool to have the tiny little baby peacocks. But for the moment, for the winter, I probably won't get him any girlfriends until the summer. What else is here? Twisted Black, you have a pet iguana. Ooh, really fancy. Iguanas are beautiful. North America, where I live in Canada, so we don't have like any sort of invasive iguanas. So iguanas are lovely, but I know like if quiet girl. I know if you're somebody who lives in like Florida, because I know Floridians do not like their iguanas because they're invasive there. But where I live, I can love iguanas. Here, come on. Okay, I gotta pick him up again, hold him, and grab a little bit more corn. Also, Peanut's beside me making a bunch of noise. Those of you who've watched the channel before know of Peanut, the broody hen. She's not broody right now, but she has started laying eggs again for the first time in this winter, you know, because she stopped last winter. Oh, she stopped last spring because she went broody, and after she went broody, she stopped laying eggs again. But now she's just laying more eggs again in the middle of winter. It's like 2 days ago, it was I think like -15 Celsius, whatever that is in Fahrenheit, and it was like, you know, way below freezing. And she just laid an egg. I don't know. Chickens are interesting creatures. They're very, very odd creatures. But yes, hope you're all having a fantastic day so far today. What else is being said here? I don't know, what else? What other news do I have? Oh yeah, I know some news I have. My chickens still have their intestinal parasites, the ones I tried to treat several times and it hasn't worked. And I now need to collect more samples to send them off to the lab to get more treatment because my last treatment ran out and it, yeah, I need more. So that means I'm gonna need to wait until they produce like enough. There goes the peacock. He was enjoying eating the corn, and then he got a little bit too startled and ran off. Oh yeah, and he took another, you can't really see, but he took another chunk out of my hand. Ah, it stings. That's what I was saying, is I need to collect some more parasite samples, and then once I have enough, I can't freeze them. I need to go down to the vet over an hour away the same day. So I need to go all the way down there to drop them off, to come all the way back, to just have to go all the way back down there again in a week when they get my treatment. So it's like, it's so much work, but it's what you have to do with chickens to make sure they all stay healthy. Hello, Cali chickens. Hello, Marite Sumel. Greetings. I'm gonna just click 2 buttons. Is that the right one? Yeah, there you go. Okay, I'm gonna grab Peanut for you now, because Peanut, she's making tiny clucking noises, so I wonder if she might even be wanting to lay an egg again right now. Come on, get out of here. Come on, move. She might even be wanting to lay an egg again now, so I'm just gonna sneak down and grab her. She's really tiny, and even though she's tiny and fluffy, she can still move really, really fast. Like she runs really fast, she pecks really hard, and she also can kick and flap a bunch too. Here you go, Peanut. There you go. She's my tiny fluffy mother hen, and let's get that. There you go. Yeah, she is so precious. And she's still doing really healthy. It's kind of funny. Like every time my chickens get sick, I'm scared that Peanut will get sick too. But so far she's been healthy. Like she's been healthy throughout it all. She didn't get sick from the Merricks. She hasn't been sick from the parasites. The harsh winters that are like really harsh on all my other hens, Peanut, you know, takes them like a champ. Like she does really well. Yeah, that cut on my hand that the peacock did, I'm gonna have to go up and sanitize that at some point. I don't want that to get infected. Hello, Weary Eagle, greetings. Welcome to the stream again. Hello, Dylan Chicken Keeper. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen you here as well. I'm doing very well. All the chickens are doing very well as well. How are you doing, man? Okay, goodbye, Noah. Enjoy your food. Oh my goodness. Oh. Chickens trying to knock each other off, fighting for the spot to be able to be the one to eat the corn. Are cats predators to chickens? Most animals are opportunistic predators and will eat chickens. Cats, if you have barn cats, your barn cats, if they're raised with chickens, they'll be fine. But if you have like feral cats and stray cats, those two especially are very dangerous because they will eat anything. And yes, they will eat chickens, even like adult big chickens. They can even like take down roosters, stuff like that. So like, you definitely need to keep your chickens safe from cats. Raccoons are really bad. Opossums are really bad. Like, because most of these things, again, they're opportunistic. Like an opossum might not hurt your chickens necessarily, but if it gets hungry, you know, if it needs to, it will do it. So you got to be very careful having any of these sort of animals around. You get down there, girl. Peanut's getting hidden. Peanut, come on my shoulder. Come on, up there. Oh, no, don't leave me, Peanut. I have corn. Peanut, no. Oh, tragedy. Come on, there you go. Get back in frame, girl. The people are here for you, Peanut. They want to see the big Peanut girl, or the tiny little Peanut girl. it always blows me away how small she is, because whenever she's broody, she looks really large. Like, when get out of my face. Move. But yeah, every time she's broody, she looks so large because she melts out and sort of flops out over all her eggs. But then the moment she's not broody, she's just so small. And like even during winter time, they fluff up their feathers to keep themselves warm, so she looks bigger. But like, it's so funny, like when she actually like sucks in all her feathers, so she's like her true size, she is just minuscule. She's so tiny. Because like my white leghorns here, they're very small chickens naturally, but they don't have very much feathers on them. Like they have very thin feather coating, so they don't look much bigger than they are. Peanut here, she is like pure feathers. Because you see, that's like what she looks like, and then you can just squeeze her down. That's how big she actually is. That's her actual width. And let's squeeze her from top down. Top down, she's about, I don't know, you just squeeze her. Yeah, you just squeeze her. Like, that's how big she actually is. She is a tiny little thing, but she's just pure fluff. That's why she's so good with the cold winter weather, is because pure fluff like that, that's insulative, that's warm. Naramandu, show the ducks. The ducks are outside, and it's winter time, and it's very cold, so I will not be showing the ducks this stream, but maybe next stream. I think I might stream this week. No, I won't stream this weekend. I have something happening this weekend, so maybe next weekend will be my next stream. I'm not sure, but I'll show off the ducks next stream, probably. I just need to get some warmer clothes, because this shirt, it's a nice shirt. It's not warm enough for winter, because I have actually a different shirt that's better, but I didn't wear it today because I was going to do the podcast, which never ended up happening. And I was waiting for a podcast with a friend, and it still hasn't happened yet. So, I'm just going to 1 second, I'll be right back. I just had to check to see if they sent a message. They did not. I'm just going to stream here and relax, and if they don't show up for the podcast, I'm just going to, like, not do it. That's all right. Narendra, you wanted to see them because you don't have the membership? I post my, the memberships are just for like behind the scenes content. If you want to see more of the ducks, I am making a bunch of videos about them. It's just, editing takes a while, and I just need to be in the right mindset for editing. So like there are a bunch of days where it's like, I feel like editing, and then I do something, and then by the time I'm done that, it's like, oh, I'm too tired, I can't edit. But yeah, I have a few videos about the ducks that I think might be able to be edited. I'm not sure, because most of my best content I record is during the summertime, back when all the chickens are laying the most eggs, and when they're all doing very interesting things like going broody. In the wintertime, they do a lot less interesting stuff, so like it's a lot harder to make content about them. So I'm trying to diversify and try to do like more vlogs and stuff. But it's still, yeah, getting started on that is hard because I don't really know what I'm doing. Goat, is it true that chickens can sometimes eat rats? Yes, chickens do actually eat rats. As I said, like chickens are like other animals, chickens are opportunistic predators, meaning if you have something that they could eat, they might just eat it. Hello, Davnish Singh, greetings. But yeah, chickens are opportunistic predators. Come on, jump up here. Meaning, if your chickens are really well fed, they won't probably want to eat anything else. But if your chickens are like, free range, they have to forage, they eat a lot of stuff outside in the wild, in the dirt, scraping through the grass for bugs, they're a lot more likely to eat anything they find, including like mice and bugs and stuff like that. So it depends entirely upon your flock, and it also depends on how comfortable they are eating certain things. Like chickens, my chickens are really well fed, so whenever I give them a new food source, like when I gave them apples, for instance, they looked at the apples and they were like, I don't know what to do with this, I don't want to eat it, and so they just didn't. But if your chickens do eat a lot of something, they'll probably be more comfortable eating it. Like for me, I feed them lots of corn as treats because it's really easy to get. It's not too expensive. They can, it stands out easily against the background, and it's like a nice size, so they don't have to like, scrape it off, bite pieces off. They can just eat little individual kernels. Narman, how can you make your ducks go into the coop? Oh, I'm not really sure. I think probably you can try to just round them up, like try to just walk them around until they walk into the coop on their own. Because like with me, I haven't really ever had to get my ducks into the coop. Like originally during the summertime, I tried to get them into the coop and they just didn't, so I let them sleep outside. And then the winter time, they went in on the coop on their own because they didn't want to be out in the cold. So like really, I'm not sure. Probably a good way you could get them to want to go in on the coop on their own is to put some food in there, so that way they go into the coop to eat and just get comfortable. Because as long as they're comfortable in the coop, they're probably more likely to want to go inside of it. And if you get them into the habit, like chickens, ducks, geese, all these animals are birds of habit. So if you can get them to enter the coop every single night and leave every single morning, they're a lot more likely to go back in on their own. So like, maybe just try putting them in the coop like manually. Davinish, where's the peacock? How's the peacock doing? Peacock is right over there. He's doing really well right now. I was just showing him off a little bit earlier. Look at those tail feathers. He has the beautiful green little eye spots on his tail feathers. He's doing so well right now. And it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny how well he's doing. I'm always worried about him because like I have feed specifically designed for chickens, and like I don't do custom supplements or whatever for the peacock so that he can get like whatever nutrients he wants, because chicken feed is good enough for peacocks but not perfect. But yeah, he's doing really well. Oh. What is this? Ninja King, you got a chicken, but they get mad? I was sorry to hear that. Hopefully you can make them friendly and make them happier to be around you. Oh my goodness, these things spray corn all in my face. That's why I want to be a farmer. I think being a farmer is good fun, definitely, if you're gonna do it. Oh, you have to go. Goodbye, goat. When am I going to be live again? Probably either next week, not this weekend, probably the weekend after this one, I think. But I can't really schedule immediately because I have a bunch of stuff going on right now. So it's like, I just do my live streams when I have time, when I feel like it. Oh my goodness, you're getting so many feathers in my mouth, girl. It's a bit. What are you doing? Stop it. I have a runny nose and she's acting like a handkerchief. She's just up here wiping herself all over my face. Hello, what are you doing? You want some more corn? There you go. Ow. Oh, goodbye, PB&J. Great. Goodbye. Naranda, Mood, you said you have 2 Peking ducks and they're both female and they go in the coop only to lay eggs. Yeah, that's what I experienced with my ducks. They usually only went into the coop to lay eggs. Not my current ducks, my last batch of ducks. Oh my goodness, get out of my mouth. Ugh. They only went into the coop to lay eggs, but they did go in during the winter time when it was cold enough. My big problem I had with the ducks going into the coop was that I had a ramp leading up to the chicken coop, and so they didn't like to go up the ramp because it was too thin. And so I actually made my ramp thicker. I got my ramp and doubled the width of the ramp, and the ducks were so much happier to go into the chicken coop on their own after that. Same with the geese. Even the geese didn't resist going into the coop as bad after I did that. So it's like, that could be something you try if you want to get your birds to enter the coop, is just make sure it's a really easy to enter coop. Make sure the door is big enough that they don't have to like duck down and get scared. Like a door that you'd have on a chicken coop probably isn't big enough for a duck coop. Like you want your door to be like nice and spacious so they don't have to like, squeeze through, they don't have to cram through it. Connor, how many birds do I have? Right now I think I have like 21 or 23 chickens. I have like quite a few chickens. Then I have the 1 peacock. Oh, come on, get on the shoulder. Come on, jump up. I have 1 peacock who is right over there, just chilling as usual for that guy. And then I have 8 geese and 6 ducks. 2 of the geese are male, 1 of the ducks is a male. Preferably I'd like no male geese, because the male geese are kind of rude, especially like they're mean to me, but especially mean to the ducks, and that's not really good. So I think this summer coming up, once the geese start to be hormonal and start to like want to breed again, I'm probably gonna have to get rid of my male geese, like try to sell them or rehome them or something, because otherwise they might end up injuring my ducks. That's not a good thing. You don't want to have to deal with that. Hello, Merp, greetings. Okay, don't show that on camera. The chickens, they were plucking each other. They're plucking their feathers, like their back feathers and their neck feathers and their butt feathers. The white leghorns, for some reason, really haven't been growing their feathers back yet, when a lot of my other chickens have been molting and regrowing all their feathers completely. Like, yeah, this chicken right here that's sitting on my leg there, you can see those are called pin feathers, where their new feathers are growing out. And so you can see they're growing out all the new feathers on their shoulder blades there, and on their back here they're growing out some more, but they're kind of covered. But yeah, so that's what you want your chickens to do. You want them to look like that, because that means they're growing in properly, and once those are done, they'll be completely fully covered and will be like well protected from everything. Naramund, do the ducks live under the coop with the geese? My ducks and geese currently live in a separate yard. Previously, I used to have them live underneath the chicken coop during the summer and inside the chicken coop during the winter. But I recently just bought a second shed so that way I can put my ducks and geese outside by themselves, because ducks and geese and chickens have very different lifestyles from each other. Like, ducks and geese both really love water. They make the bedding absolutely foul, absolutely disgusting. And they also like to destroy all the grass. I noticed when I put my ducks in a different yard than my chickens, the grass started growing back. Like, the grass that was gone for so long finally started to grow back. And I realized all those giant potholes in my chicken yard, those weren't made by my chickens, those were made by the ducks. So it'll make winter a little bit easier having them being separated. Hello, Potterhead chickens, greetings, welcome back to the stream. It's been a while since I've seen you here as well. Hello, Heather Star. Merry Christmas. Oh yes, it's December. So yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody. None of my chickens are for sale. They're all pets, so they're mine and only mine. Hello, Sean R. Greetings. What else is here? Just gotta. Oh wait, no. So just gotta click. Gotta click 2 buttons here. That's funny. For the longest time, I wasn't... Okay, come on, sit down there, girl. Oh my gosh, these chickens, they rattle. They sound like they have like little maracas strapped to their heads, because that's what they have the glasses on, and so they shake their heads around, because chickens love to shake their heads around because they have the little things on. They make such a rattling noise as they do that. But yeah, I was going to say, it's kind of interesting. Today I've had quite a few trolls in chat. I haven't had that for quite a long time, because YouTube got really good with realizing who would want to watch my stuff and who wouldn't. And all of a sudden now I'm getting them again, which means YouTube's doing something funky. They're showing my videos to different people, which is actually a good thing. It shows I'm like getting a new audience. Come on, don't show that. Don't show that on the camera, girl. Come on, chickens. Potterhead, you had a baby chick named Peanut, but she died? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's a shame. I think I've only had one... I only lost one baby chick. I've lost several baby geese, though. Come on, don't show that. Don't show that. Come on, don't show that. Come on. Yeah, I think I've only ever actually lost one baby chick, and it was because something was dropped on her, and so she was injured, and she never was able to recover. But the baby ducks, that, like, I've had quite a few. I've lost quite a few baby geese, because baby geese... I learned the hard way that baby geese will only eat when you're near them, because I was hatching like 4 goose eggs. Only one of them hatched, and then when I was trying to get that thing to eat, it would I think it would eat when I was around, I'm not sure, but whenever I was away, when I was out working, it wouldn't eat, and eventually it starved, which was horrible. That was really sad. And I learned from that, that was before I got Echo, and then when I got Echo, my Sebastopol goose, I spent a lot more time with her. I had the family spend time with her, and she was eating really well. But the other baby geese I lost was because I had 2 broody geese at the same time. We were both brooding on the same nest. And so they'd fight over the eggs. They'd roll the eggs back and forth on top of each other and ended up cracking all but about, I think 3 eggs. They had 12 eggs to start, and they kept breaking them because they fought over the eggs so much they'd break them. And at first it was oh no, they broke an egg. That kind of, sucks. But then they broke one the day before they were supposed to hatch and kill the baby goose, which was very sad. So in the future, if I ever have... if I ever have broody birds again, I will never let 2 broody hens, 2 broody hens, 2 broody geese, 2 broody birds of any kind sit on the exact same nest if I'm actually wanting to hatch eggs, because that was quite sad seeing them fighting over the eggs, because they both wanted to be the mother to protect the babies and ended up killing a lot of them, which is pretty bad. Excuse your spelling mistakes? Yeah, don't worry, man. Spelling isn't an issue. It's okay. People spell things, people have typos or whatever. That's not a big problem here. Let me come up here and see what's happened. Where Eagle, you said you had a couple of chickens, but the heat lamp popped or something. Was on fire. Oh, wow. Oh, that's horrible, man. Oh, that's awful. Yeah, I definitely recommend not using heat lamps. Heat lamps are incredibly dangerous for that very reason. They do catch fire a lot. Like, I think they're one of the leading causes of like barn fires is like the heat lamps burning. So if you're able to, I definitely recommend everyone buy heat pads. They're not, like, honestly, heat pads in the modern day are probably the same price as a heat lamp, and they're much safer too. They're not gonna burn your chickens. They're not gonna like catch fire, and they also don't risk they don't risk going out, like the bulb's not going to fail on them. Ow! Oh, look, there's the peacock there once again. Wow, ooh, this angle you can really see his beautiful blue and green feathers. I was kind of suffocating with all these birds on me. What breeds of chickens do I have? I have a lot of breeds. I try to get every single chicken in a different breed, but these white ones, I have 4 of them right now. They're white leghorns. This brown one here, I don't know what you are. I think it's just like a hatchery special. But then I have a few others. Like this peacock here, he's a half Indian peacock, half Indian black shoulder, half white peacock. So it means he is he's a very interesting guy. He is really, really pretty, but also because he's not like a specific breed, he's just some like random mixed breed. He's not like worth very much, but I'm not gonna sell him. He's a pet, so I don't really care if he's not worth much. But he's still really, really pretty, and that's what matters. Ow, oh, just got smacked in the face. Gotta get my hand back here. Hello, Matthias' daughter, welcome back. You have committed to the act of picking up and holding chickens. Oh dear. Watch out, you don't want to get hurt. Chickens are very dangerous. Welcome back, PB and J. Greetings. Connor, you said your 2 silkies are extremely bonded and went broody at the same time. They raised 15 chicks together. Oh, that's lovely. Silkies are lovely. I really miss like not having silkies because they're so tiny and silly. Because my flock is Merrick's, I could never ever get silkies again. And to the guy who said, forgive their spelling, I don't even see what... Oh, did my mic fall off? My mic fell off. I just saw a comment saying, my thing is echoey. Where's my microphone? When did my mic fall off? Here's my microphone. Hello, hello. My mic is echoey. Hello. Yeah, I need to find a better way to hold this thing. Because this obviously isn't working. Let me try to find... Where did the magnet go? It had a magnet that held it. Oh, there's the magnet. Well, that didn't work. I'll just hold it from here on out because, yeah, I don't know. This stream was just... I felt like going live. I had time to kill. It's a complete mess of a stream, but I don't care. I'm just doing it for fun. That's, again, like the guy who earlier asked why don't I stream more often. It's just because, like, I just do it for fun. It's a hobby. I only got down to a little bit of hair up there. There you go. Gotta make my hair nice and organized, a bit cleaner. Do I breed them for eggs? Most of them are egg layers, so I sell the eggs, but I don't breed them ever because I don't want to deal with the roosters. Because when you breed chickens, they end up half male, and having too many roosters is like a huge pain. It's really awful to deal with because if you keep them, they'll become really aggressive to each other. They'll hurt your hens. If you like try to sell them, it's really hard because no one wants to buy them, and I don't want to kill them because they're pets, So it's like. I just don't. I think if I ever moved somewhere else, if I had a chance to start my flock again from scratch, I would get a bachelor compound. A bachelor compound is a thing with chickens where you have like a separate run just for your roosters where they're kept away from your hens. And when your roosters don't have any hens nearby, they don't get aggressive towards each other nearly as bad. So you could keep like a dozen roosters all together separate from the hens and they'll be fine. So like I think that's what I'll do definitely if I get another chance in the future, because then I can breed my own chickens. Because currently I have a few chickens I would really love to breed, like Peanut. Where's Peanut? Oh, right there. Peanut is right there underneath the tripod. There's a little Peanut girl. I really wanted to hatch her eggs, but I never was able to before because I had no way of guaranteeing I'd only get hens. I didn't want to have to sell tiny roosters. Because big roosters, you can sell them. People will buy them for breeding stock. Tiny roosters, no one wants them at all. But now that my flock has Merricks, I can't really hatch chickens anyways, because if I did, then most of them would die, which is very unfortunate, and I don't want to have to deal with that, because if they're pets, I don't want to take a gamble, because it's one thing if they're like meat birds to say, you know, half of them will get sick, you can just eat them. If they're pets, however, that's really sad. I don't want to deal with that. That's horrible. Is it night or day? It is currently daytime, as you can see by the white outside. It is daytime, it is winter, and it is a bit cold. Hello, William the Dark Angel. Is that a Santa hat? Yeah, you have your Santa hat on. Merry Christmas, man. Hello, Chicken Lady. Greetings. Potterhead, you said it's cold in Michigan right now. Oh, yeah, it's cold here. I think today it's like only -4 Celsius, so just slightly below freezing, but there's a strong wind, so the wind chill is quite bad. Do I have any lavender Orpingtons? I don't know about Orpingtons specifically. Let me put this, I gotta put this back on. Let me try to find a spot to put it on where it won't fall off again. There, does that work? Can you hear me now fine enough? I just gotta do that so I can have both hands free. Do I have any lavender Orpingtons? I do not have Orpingtons specifically, but I have this girl right here who is a lavender chicken. So she's a lavender something, and she lays brown eggs. So like she's not like a really special hen. I think she's probably just a mixed breed hen, but she is really pretty. Oh, and then there's Sushi here who's pecking my phone because she saw the other chickens and wanted to peck at them. Little monster. I like Sushi. She's really silly. They're all really silly. Some of them are sillier than others. Some of them definitely have a much higher rate of silliness. Eagle, should you update your profile picture to have Santa hat? Nah, it's completely up to you. I don't really care. It's like, if you want to do it, that's up to you. If you think it'd be funny. Chickens, 636. Can you help your chickens? She is limping. How can you help a chicken? She is limping. Ooh, okay. Oof. I honestly haven't had very good success with my flock when my chickens start to limp, because generally when they start to limp, with my experience, they start to limp when they're sick from something else. So if they had, like when my chickens have had Merrick's or they've had like a tumor or something, I only notice they're limping once they're beyond saving. But if it's limping from disease, there's very little you can do for it besides treating the disease and hope it gets better. But, sorry about that. Sorry about that. But if it's limping because they have like if they fell really hard and hurt their leg, that is actually savable and quite easy. You just need to make sure they don't have any heights. So like if they're limping, keep them away from roosters. A rooster jumping on their back while their leg is injured will hurt their leg further. So keep them away from roosters, keep them away from high heights. So if you have like a roost bar that's really high up so they gotta jump and then smack into the ground as they go down, keep them away from this. Put them somewhere where they won't have that issue. So like a good thing you can do is if you have an isolation run, that could work well. Or if you have an isolation, just like a corner, you might want to do that is get like a dog crate or something, and like a nice big dog crate, put that in your chicken coop with like food and water in it, put them in that just so that way they don't have anywhere to like fall and hurt or any, like to keep them away from the other chickens that will pet, like, cause chickens are quite mean. They will peck at each other when they're injured. Chickens are quite mean. They will peck at each other. If one of them's injured, the other ones will peck at it. So it might be good, especially if it's like injured, to just keep the other ones away from it for its own sake. But like, that's my advice. I definitely recommend like look online, see if you can find some other information, because like depending on what's wrong, there's a bunch of different things you can do. William the Dark Angel, Peanut is the cutest. Peanut is the cutest, and she is right down there. And what are you doing, Peanut? Come on, Peanut. Nope. I reach out to her and she says, "No, leave me alone." Oh dear. Also, it was only the baby chickens for the longest time. It was only the babies who were pecking each other. But the moment I put the blinders on the babies to stop them pecking each other, now my adult chickens are pecking each other and pecking each other's feathers out. It's like, why? Why does it happen? The moment I try to fix a problem, why does it all of a sudden get worse? It's not worse, because obviously way less chickens are pecking now, but it keeps evolving. The problems keep evolving over and over and over again. PB&J, you're currently struggling to draw hands. Oh yeah, drawing hands. I've heard that's a really bad thing for artists. That's why they usually like draw like weird cartoon hands with like stylized hands, so you don't have to draw something realistically. Okay, anything else happening in chat right now? Because again, my hands are quite cold, so I think I'm probably gonna get going pretty soon. So if you have anything else you want to add, if you have anything else you want to say, feel free to let me know. And I don't know, just yes, tell me if there's anything else happening, because I'm gonna be leaving soon. Potterhead, ducks are really dirty? Yes, ducks are really, really dirty animals. That's why I keep them away from the chickens now, because the ducks were making the chicken coop dirty, and that made the chickens sick. So, like, keeping the ducks and chickens separated is actually good for their health. If you have a really small flock, you can keep them together, but once you get a large amount of birds, it probably is best to separate them if you have that option. What else is being said here? Naramandu, you want to see the chickens? Actually, you know what? You want to see the ducks. You know, because I am going to be ending stream soon, I can show you the ducks. I will do that. Papa Lusuvia, I don't know how to pronounce that. You said I look like your 8th grade teacher. Is that as far as my face looks like your 8th grade teacher, or I dress like your 8th grade teacher? Because I dress in a very... Oh, wow. Wow, it's cold outside. I don't know what that is, but yeah, it's... I appreciate that. I'll choose to take that as a compliment. Not sure if it is, though. And right there are the ducks. Ducks. Let me just zoom in. Ducks. There's the no, sorry, those are the geese. Those are the geese. Then over there, those are the ducks. Yep, there's the ducks. There's Pancake, which is the white, fawn and white one. Then that one's nibbling at its legs. There's my pekin, and that's my goose. Now is as much as I can tolerate. I'm going back inside. Oh, dang, it's very cold. Brr, it's a bit chilly. Oh, look, my cheeks and my cheeks are blushing from the cold. It is a bit freezing. Heather, ducks are so cute but so messy. You've heard they need lots of space. Yeah, they need a lot of space. And they also need constant water. Like your chickens, they can get like water, like if their water runs out, they'll be fine. You just need to make sure they have water like at least once a day. You can refill their water. But like geese, they need to have water all day whenever they're outside, so they can dip their faces in them, dip their beaks. They need to be able to like have water like at least that deep. Like, so they definitely have a lot more water requirements. If you live somewhere that has a drought where water is expensive, I wouldn't recommend ducks, but otherwise ducks are fun. They're very silly. They are very, very messy. Oh yeah, going outside like that, my hands are absolutely freezing. Let me get a chicken on my shoulder. I need a chicken for the engagement. Come on, sit there. There you go, pretty girl. Okay, but yeah, I'm going to be getting going now. Goodbye, everyone. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I hope you have a great rest of your day from here on out. Goodbye, Potterhead Chickens. Goodbye, Naramandu, PB&J. Who else is here? William Dark Angel, Weary Eagle. Oh, I see you got the Santa hat on your little guy. Goodbye, MP Player, Heather. Who else was here? Then there's Chicken636. He said, thanks for the answer. It's good, man. I'm freezing. Okay, yeah. Goodbye, everyone. If you've been watching so far and have been enjoying, please do subscribe. Oh my goodness, right in the eye. Right in the eye. Ouch. But yeah.